aspect.
Congratulate the noble lady, the Minister, on her appointments. Our first interaction, and we served on the Great Campaign Advisory Council for many years until her ministerial appointment. I'm very reassured to hear that the government wants to be cool, calm and collected. I'm also reassured that the government is doing its best to try and get a deal with the United States of America. And Donald Trump likes deals, so let's try and get a deal with President Trump. However, the United States, although it's £300 billion plus of trade with the UK, we have a £126 billion services exports to the US, a huge services surplus that nobody talks about, which is not applicable for these tariffs. We should make the most of that strength. And even in goods, we have a small surplus. But the United States is only 13% of the world's trade. Surely we should be working with the other 87% of countries around the world to make sure we continue with the rules-based multilateral trading system. And secondly, if I may ask the noble lady, the Minister, she mentioned growth. Surely one of the best ways to generate growth, I'm chair of the International Chamber of Commerce, the ICC UK. The ICC is the largest business organisation in the world with 45 million members. We have laid out a plan for growth before these tariffs were announced that could unlock £25 billion in trade growth. And by digitising trade, we can take what takes 3 months on a paper-based trade down to 1 hour. Why don't we as leaders champion digital trade around the world and take a leadership role in these turbulent times?
The noble Lord's question. May I urge all noble Lords to keep their remarks brief and ask questions of the Minister rather than making this statement an occasion for wider debate. This will allow all noble Lords who wish to receive answers to the questions. Minister.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a joy to be here with you again, and thank you for your question. Why do we not work with all sides and not just the US? Like, my role is as Minister of Investment. I love trade and investment, and I don't see that this is a matter of decisions. I want to have a strong and vibrant trading relationship with the US. I want to have a strong and vibrant relationship with Europe, and I want to have a strong and vibrant trading relationship with many of the emerging economies. And I think this is something that we can navigate. I don't think this is a situation where we need to pick one at the cost of other. And I'm really excited about seeing how we build and develop on all of those trading relationships all around the world. In terms of growth, I share your passion. I believe, that the digital trade that we have is a huge opportunity. And already there is a lot that we do in terms of the services piece that is worthy of celebration. And stitching that together alongside the digital has surely got to be the future of the growth-driving economies that we see coming out of the UK. And if I can promise you one thing, it's that I will be an advocate, an ambassador, as we champion the growth that we can drive through digital trade.